Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Sense. And this is the first this year, 2022. Wow. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone on this channel, to everyone that has been following, to everyone that have been faithful. And, I've just been so loving enough to follow us and hear what God have to say on this channel. I say thank you very much and God bless you, and I wish you a wonderful new year ahead. Thank you to all returning subscribers, and if this is your first time this year 2022, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe, like, and go back and watch previous episode of Spiritual Sense. Yeah, so last year, can I say it's last year, we talked about us evaluating ourselves, me evaluating myself as an individual, you evaluating yourself as an individual. In this journey, we've taken 365 days. It's not been easy, but God's grace have kept us. And here we are. We talked about the importance of us looking through and checking ourselves on the balance scale of God. What does God have to say? Is he saying that, yes, God, thou good and faithful servant of mine? Or is he saying that there are still some nitty-gritties, there are some ways that we have fallen short? The good news is that the grace of God is still available. And that is what is most important. So if you and I are witnessing again this year, 2022 is an opportunity for you and I to move further, to go stronger in our walk with the Lord. It's all about worshiping God with wonderful testimonies that he has given to us in this year, 2022. Actually, we're starting the year with giving God the glory, reflecting on God's faithfulness, his mercies, and his love. Personally, I'm a testimony. The Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. And our God, to everyone that must come to him, they must believe that he is and is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So as we follow God, we can't but reflect on those wondrous acts. When we look back into the year 2021, we've seen that God have really been faithful to us. Okay, so this year we will be starting on a note of worshiping God with the wonderful testimonies that he has granted unto us in 2021. And this just keep telling us that it is a journey by faith, that as we follow God is ready to stay true with us. And we also can reflect back and see the goodness of the Lord in 2021. God still feeds his people like he did in the wilderness. He still brings forth water out of the rock. He still makes a way where there seems to be no way. And he still create a pathway even in the wasteland. He still deliver people like he did to the three Hebrews who stood for him, and he still command dry bones to come alive. He's still the one that bring to pass promises of the old times, as he did with Father Abraham. He still restores health and awesomeness, just as he did to the man without eyes and the man at the pool of Bethsaida. How much more can we count? God is ever true to his word, even though we are not faithful, even though we don't walk in all his ways. The Bible says that his mercies are with those who fear him from generation to generation. Even though you and I don't fear God the way we ought to, but his loving kindness keeps on coming through for us. I just want us to really reflect on the mercies and the grace of God. As I sing this song, you also can pick a song that suits your testimony and appreciate God for 2021. And with the assurance that as He has kept you to see this day, He's more than able to bring to pass His promises for your life in 2022. I love you, Lord, for your mercies never fail me. All my days have been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, and I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. Every breath that I've been able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in the darkest night. You have been close like no other. I know you as a father. I know you as a friend. So I have lived in the goodness of God. Can you join me sing? All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. In every breath that I've been able. So I'm gonna sing of the goodness, of the mercies, of the love of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I believe this is going to be your testimony as you move throughout this. Please do well to keep praising and worshiping God in diverse dimensions. Think deeply, go deep, go deep, go deep, and think deeply of the goodness and the mercies of God upon your life. Reflect so deep and appreciate God for all that He has done. Do not think about those things that He has done. I repeat, do not dwell on those things that He has not done, but appreciate God for what He has done. It's more than enough that you and I are alive, and we have the hope that verily will bring all those things to pass and show us more of His grace. So until next week again, please keep worshiping, stay alive, keep believing. Shalom.